Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today for this mukbang we are having teriyaki burgers, homemade teriyaki burgers. This is a family recipe. We do this a couple times a month. Well, actually we haven't done it in a really long time, to be honest. But it is one of my specialties, and I do have a lot of family members that are gonna be upset that we're eating teriyaki burgers without them. They've already told me. But anyway, so we're eating our teriyaki burgers, and we are, with it, we're having the spicy sweet chili Doritos. These ones are bomb. If you haven't ever tasted them, definitely go get them. They're not like hot at all. It's just me and Skyla. It was going to be Leiko too, but like everybody know, well, if you watched my latest video, you know that Leiko had surgery. What is today? Today is October 1st and Sunday, October 1st, and Leiko had surgery on September 21st. So he was awake, but he fell asleep, and I don't want to wake him up because he's sleeping hard. So it's just going to be me and Skyla today. We're in the studio right now. My ring light. Oh, Harry Potter. We're in the studio right now. It's not really anywhere else for us to film because I have Leiko on the couch because the doctors told us to reduce the swelling and pain in his shoulder after surgery, that he needs to not be laying flat on his back. He needs to be sitting up a little bit. He also has 3 different spots on his shoulder where he has stitches. So if he was laying on those... Did you change Leiko's band-aids? Okay. If he was laying on his back, he would be laying on one set of the stitches, and we just don't want him to rip them or anything, or cause any more pain. We're gonna get started, and so you can go ahead, Mama. So these teriyaki burgers, we don't really put anything on them except for ketchup. Sometimes I put mayo on the bun, but being Leiko's nurse these past week and a half, I'm exhausted. So this is all I could muster the energy to do. Today I am drinking a strawberry lemonade Calypso. Strawberry lemonade Calypso. If you've never had those and you like lemonade, I highly recommend them. And Skyla is drinking a orange mango body armor. Okay, so while we eat, I'm just gonna give you an update on Leiko and how he's doing. So for our teriyaki burgers, we use a brand of teriyaki sauce called Soy Vey, and it is a soy based teriyaki sauce. Sorry. I'm mad. Hella. Don't be laughing at me. Mommy, I'm bleeding. I didn't bring any napkins in here. It's just a prank. Anything. Go get the towel that's in the bathroom. I'm a little bit mad. I don't know if I said it. If you hear something weird, it's a little fan that we have going on here because we are in the studio, and it's essentially my walk-in closet of my master bedroom, so it does get a little bit warm in here. There's no vents, and so no air comes through here, so I do have a little fan going on right there. What was I gonna say? Okay, anyway. So, teriyaki burgers. Okay, so the brand of teriyaki sauce that I use for my burgers is Soy Vey teriyaki sauce. It's called Very Very Teriyaki. I think it's soy based on the name. I've never really looked at the ingredients, to be honest. But to me, it's To me, it's the most delicious teriyaki sauce I've ever used or tasted, so that's why we always use it. I buy 2 or 3 bottles a month. It looks burnt, but that's because the teriyaki sauce has a lot of sugar in it, so I just cooked them on my griddle. Oh.
Just put it in there.
So, what was I saying?
Oh, the teriyaki sauce.
Anyway, so, that teriyaki sauce, I buy 3 to 4 bottles a month because I use the same teriyaki sauce when I make teriyaki chicken, which I'll do another mukbang for. I'm not sure when, maybe next week's mukbang will be, or the week after next. This posts tomorrow. That might be teriyaki chicken. We'll see what the kids feel like. If they feel like chickens.
How rude.
Okay, so anyway, this is a family loved recipe. And so I just do, it's ground turkey, because we don't eat ground beef. We don't really eat beef in general. The only time we would eat beef is if we went to a fast food place, but in general, I don't buy beef. We don't eat it. I don't like the taste of it. There's other reasons why, but whatever. I'm not going to start a war in my comment section about whether beef is healthy or not. But so I use ground turkey, and the seasoning that I put in is I use the teriyaki sauce. I use breadcrumbs this time. I used panko breadcrumbs. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. This time I used chili powder. Chili powder and paprika. And 2 eggs. And so I just mix it all in a bowl, form my patties, and usually we would barbecue them, but this time I just cooked them on my little griddle. We're not allowed to have barbecues at our apartment complex, and I'm not walking all the way down to the pool area to use the barbecue. The one barbecue we have in the whole apartment complex. I'm not doing that. So anyway, Leiko had surgery on Thursday the 21st of September. Surgery went well. Check out my other video and it will show a little bit of before and after. It also shows a couple of doctor's appointments that we went to before he had surgery. Doctor's appointment and an MRI. But he's doing good. He was in a lot of pain the first 2 days, which is pretty normal for people that have surgery, or what I've noticed is my pain is the most extreme for those 2 days after surgery. Once you hit that 3rd day, that's when your pain is kind of starting to wind down and you kind of get a little bit more control over it. So, he's having a hard time sleeping. And that's why I'm not waking him up right now, because here for us right now, it's 8:30. Hopefully he'll sleep throughout the night, but he's been awake a lot during the nights, with some insomnia. So for doctor's office, are you alright?
Yeah, what's insomnia?
When you can't sleep at night. I mean, you can't sleep when you're supposed to be sleeping.
Oh.
Did you want to do a burger? Okay. For the first week, he was on some narcotic pain medication. And he took he got through almost all of that. He's taking it about twice a day. First 2 days, he was taking it about... What the hell? What are you... Why?
Huh?
Why are you home?
Because we finished cleaning and I put in 45 minutes of PPTO and came home early.
Oh, okay. Scared the shit out of us right now.
Sorry, I tried to announce myself.
No, I just didn't know why you were home. It's only 8:30. We literally just had checked the time, so... keep an ear out for Leiko, please, babe.
He's asleep.
I know.
Not yet. Okay.
Okay, we'll be done.
There you guys go. Chew for you, chew for mom.
Fruit snacks! Joe just got home from work.
Where'd they go, Mom?
If you think I won't go in there and grab them, you're wrong.
Fruit snacks.
Holy shit, fruit snacks! Okay, well Joe works at Sam's Club, and sometimes if they have something that breaks, like a product that breaks open, they just put them in the break room and the employees can have them. So he just brought us some fruit snacks. Yeah. So we got some dessert.
Not sponsored, guys, I swear.
Huh? Mm. So, anyway. Leiko got through the narcotic pain medication. We have one left, but we're saving that for his first day of physical therapy. We've been exercising his arm, mainly just at the elbow. He got surgery here on his shoulder. So he is in a sling. If you watch my other video, you'll see. He's in a sling, and he's not supposed to move his arm or anything like that. So when we put clothes on him, we just take down the sling, and I have him do some just moving his elbow. Not up like this, it's to his body. Just moving his elbow up and down, just to exercise that elbow out, because it was getting a little stiff for him. Poor guy was having pain in his elbow more than in his surgery site. He does have 3 sets of stitches. And if you want to know why or what happened, why he needed surgery, again, go and watch my last video that I posted on Friday. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Anyway. Now the pain medication he's on, I only give it to him when he tells me that he needs it. I know that might sound cruel to other people, but anyway, I don't care. Whatever. It's just...
Oh, yeah, on someone else, how?
Right. So, his regimen is usually like when he wakes up and then before he goes to bed at night. What I do, and this is from his doctor, is... Sorry, I had to change the lighting. It was a little bright. It was like blinding me in my face because my ring light is right here. But anyway, so I called his doctor when he ran out of his Norcos, except for the one. And they said to put him on a regimen of 2 200 milligram ibuprofens and 2 500 milligram extra strength Tylenol. And then anyway, I won't say what else he takes. But anyway, so that's his medication regimen right now. Like I said, it's usually when he wakes up and before he goes to sleep. Right now he's doing really well. He's not having a lot of pain. So it's kind of whenever he's feeling like he needs it, then we'll give it to him. Like if he feels pain starting, he'll come and he'll let me know that he needs some meds. I thought somebody was coming through the door. But anyway, He's doing good. Like I said, except for dealing with some insomnia at night. I have to call physical therapy tomorrow and get him started on physical therapy. He's a little nervous about that. I think he'll be okay. His pain is not as much as it was. So I think he'll be okay with physical therapy. Not that it's not going to be maybe a little bit painful moving that arm for the first time, but I think he'll be okay. I've just been having him rest. We got him out of the house a couple of times, but
He went out today
did he go out today?
to go to the store.
Oh, he walked across the street to the gas station. It's across the street from our apartment complex with Skyla and my mom today. And then, so we try to get him out of the house, but we don't go for too long because he gets really tired, which is understandable. You know, his arm is in a whole sling that goes all the way around his body and has a pillow and...
My cat is trying to grab the cord.
So, we do get him out of the house, get him walking. He walks around the house just fine. The mommy that I am, I cater and dote on my children when they are sick or when they're hurt. So, anything he needs, I get it for him. One reason why I'm exhausted. Usually when Joe gets home, I ask him when he gets home from work. It's usually about an hour or so after he's been home for a while. And like later at night when Leiko starts to need stuff like water or maybe he needs a snack or something like that, I ask Joe to get up and get it for him just because I'm so exhausted. We have his post-op appointment on... When is it? We have his post-op appointment on Thursday the 5th. So... I don't know if I'll film that. I'll see. But... we'll be doing that. What are you doing?
I'm making sure that Veronica doesn't make fun of me the way I'm eating. She's mean.
You weirdo. Looks weird. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on with Leiko right now. He's doing good. Not in a lot of pain, like I said. He's in high spirits. I think what pain he has now, to be honest, is from the stitches. Because I know I've had knee surgery twice on my left knee. And I didn't realize that was what was causing me so much pain until they removed the stitches. And then after they removed the stitches, I was perfectly fine. I'm hoping that physical therapy goes okay.
Don't look at me.
I'm hoping that physical therapy goes okay. And that's, so physical therapy is notorious, has, like, given itself a bad name into people being in pain. And their motto used to be, you know, no pain, no gain, which doesn't really help patients, and it actually deters them from coming to physical therapy. So to me, that's not smart. When I had knee surgery and I went to physical therapy, I loved my physical therapist. Loved them. Mind you, this was in California, so I don't know how physical therapy is going to be out here. And I don't know how I'm going to react if they're putting my kid through too much pain. The mama bear in me might come out and rip people's faces off, but we'll see. So, I'll let you guys know how physical therapy went. Maybe on the next mukbang. And we'll just go from there. So I had to use a different teriyaki sauce because it didn't have the flavor that I normally get, which is just very, very teriyaki. This time the flavor they had was hoisin garlic teriyaki. And honestly, it doesn't really taste any different. But anyway, these burgers, I have one little cousin who absolutely loves my burgers. My teriyaki burgers. Carlitos, yeah. But they're all in California. We're in Utah. So if they were here, I would definitely do just a big ass mukbang and have everybody eat. Or if we were there, whatever. So every time he sees me, he always says, "Where's my burger?" He's referring to the teriyaki burger. So they'll be a little annoyed at his mom. So he's my third cousin. His mom is my second cousin. They're cousins with my mom, but we're all in the same generation. My family is kind of confusing. Also because his mom, Carlitos' mom, Shanna, and her sister, Adriana, are like my sisters. And my kids call them aunt. They refer to them as their aunts, not their cousins. So,
like Aunt Drana?
Yeah, like they used to call my cousin Adriana, they used to call her Aunt Drana. Because I used to call her Ann Drana. And so they called her Aunt Drana when they were really little for the longest time. Now it's just, they just call her Auntie, I think. Both of them, Shanna and Adriana. So our family is very big. People have kids really young, and then people have kids later on in life. So we're all kind of mixed in throughout each other. Like Shanna and Adriana are my mom's cousins, but Shanna is 4 or 5 years older than me, and Adriana is a year and a half to 2 years younger than me. And their mom and my mom are niece and aunt. Their mom is my mom's aunt. This is confusing. Their mom is my mom's aunt, but they were raised as sisters because they're only 1 year apart. So there's that. Hopefully that didn't confuse anybody too much, but, you know, I'll explain it, try to explain it some other day.
Mom.
What?
Aunt Tammy isn't Grandma's sister?
No, Aunt Tammy is Gigi's sister.
Oh, I thought it was Grandma's sister, because
No.
I thought Uncle Tim and Aunt Tammy were all, and Grandma were all
No.
siblings.
For Grandma, it goes Grandma, Uncle Tim, and this is in birth order. Grandma, Uncle Tim, Uncle Rusty, Uncle Kevin, Aunt Nancy. And those are Gigi and Grandpa's kids. Gigi is my grandma. Well, was my grandma.
Her name's Gangster Grandma.
That's not what I called her. I called her Gigi for great grandma. It was just easier for the kids to say than great grandma. And they called my mom grandma, obviously. So when the kids were younger, it was just easier for me to call her Gigi, so they knew who I was talking about. Great grandma.
Yeah. Gangster Granny and Gangster Grandma.
Now they call her Gangster Grandma. She's since passed, probably in 2015. So, but no, Aunt Tammy and Gigi are sisters.
Oh.
But Gigi and Aunt Tammy's mom had Aunt Tammy when she was in her 40s, I think. And Gigi was like 19. 19 or 20, 18 or 9, between 18 and 20 was how old Gigi was when Aunt Tammy was born.
Is that why Aunt Tammy's not dead?
Yeah. Because she's only a year older than Grandma.
So she's 63?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Aunt Tammy, for watching this. I didn't mean to expose your age. Guys, that was actually just a prank. She's actually 29.
It has been for years.
Yeah. She's actually a vampire. She doesn't age.
Not that you would really notice it in our family. People have no clue that I am as old as I am. I'm 36, almost 37. I'll be 37 in December.
Yeah, people don't know how old I am. I'm actually 16.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, our family is very diverse in ages. So Shanna, Adriana, and myself, we all had kids around the same age. And their brother, David, and my brother, Brandon, all 5 of us had kids around the same time. So all of our kids grew up together. And when we were younger, we all lived in the same apartment complex. I don't know how we got on this conversation, but anyway, we all lived in the same apartment complex. It was called Valley Oak. Shout out to all the Valley Oakers. It was called Valley Oak. Huh?
Was I Valley Oaker?
No. So when we got older, it just so happened that Shanna, Adriana, and I all moved into, after we had kids, moved into the same apartment complex, and we were literally a couple of apartments away from each other. So we would take all the kids outside and we'd sit and watch them play. We'd set up camping chairs and just watch them play. We'd play hide and go seek in the dark. That was the best thing to do. Is we'd do 3 teams. One team was, no, it was cops and robbers, wasn't it? Cops and robbers. So we had 3 teams, each adult. So Shanna had her team, Adriana had her team, and then I had my team. And then we would just split up the kids in between the 3 teams. And one of the teams would be the cops, and then the other 2 teams would be the robbers. And so we would all run around the apartment complex with the kids and hide, and the cops had to find all the robbers. So that was super fun. That's one of the big reasons why I miss California, is because our family is, for us being such distant cousins, we're all very close. And not just with those cousins. I have other cousins that I'm super close with. My cousins Holly and Dana, absolutely love them to death. I miss them so freaking much, and their kids so much, and Carlos. I miss you guys so much. Austin, AJ, Holly, Dana, Carlos, and Leilani. I miss you guys so much. So there's that. One of the big reasons why we miss California is because that's where all of our family is. We all mainly lived in the same county, and lived in the same county since forever and a day. But anyway, I'll have to make another video here pretty soon and just explain to you guys who is who in my family, or whatever, maybe. We'll see. But shout out to all of my family members who watch my channel. Shout out to everybody who has been watching. The last 3 videos on my channel have had crazy amount of views. Well, crazy to me. It might not be crazy to, a big time YouTuber. But to me, like 500, 600, 700 views, that's big to me. So we're very excited. We're coming up on my 1-year YouTube anniversary. So I think for my 1 year, I don't know what I'm going to do for my 1-year YouTube anniversary video. I'll have to figure it out. But the vlog that I'm posting on Friday is going to be me talking about one of the reasons why we moved to Utah, and that is the wildfires that happened in California. We were involved in those. We were directly affected by them, and so were my cousins. All of the cousins that I mentioned in this video, all of them were directly affected by the wildfires in California. My cousin Adriana was totally affected, but anyway, so stick tuned. Stay tuned for that video where I give you guys all the goods. So that will be the next video posted on Friday. Will be me explaining our experience of the wildfires in California. We were evacuated out of 2 of them, and I will explain that whole process of us evacuating, and what we did, where we went when we were evacuated, how we found out about the fires. our experience of going from our house to where we were going to be evacuated. So it's a big all thing. So definitely stay tuned for that one, because that is a really interesting video. I do have a couple of videos that I took, and I have pictures that I took, and some pictures from online that I'm going to share in that video. So stay tuned. But we are done with our mukbang for today. Thank you for watching us eat our delicious teriyaki burgers. They were so good. Sorry for all of my family members that aren't here to eat it with us. We definitely wish we were with you guys. But hopefully we'll see you guys soon, to my family members. Everybody else, we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.